Hello, everyone. It's great to be here. I am Letticia. I'm from Brazil. I am part of the Microsoft MVP, and also I am a Women Tech Makers ambassador. And I have been working as an engineering tech manager in a mobile platform team at Nubank. So today I want to share some challenges and learnings that I have on how to achieve an excellence and have successful mobile engineering when you are talking about scale. So first, for those who doesn't know about Nubank, I think it is important to give you a big picture about our scenario. But the bank born as a mobile first company, and today it is the one of the world's largest digital banking platforms, serving over 100 million customers across the map, like mostly in Latin America. So we have huge responsibility to guarantee the efficiency and the reliability of our business, of course, about our financial services that we offer to our customers, but also for our engineers. So we need to guarantee that we are working with efficiency and the reliability in our daily basis. And the challenge of being a mobile first company are not just about the business itself, but also about the technical path that we have inside of the company. So as we have aquí some data, we are more than 2,000 engineers at the company working in different areas such as backend, front-end, data, artificial intelligence, etc. So we have many engineers working directly on the app, providing a lot of pull requests with new features, improvements, fixes, and releasing new versions weekly, both for iOS and Android, internal releases until goes to the store. Um, and yeah, we have big numbers here that makes us think that, oh, it is a bunch of customers, a bunch of countries. We have many engineers, we have many pull requests and releases being happen. Uh, that is our sounds like difficult or crazy on how to deal with all this scenario, all this context, and still be efficient. Um, but yeah, to help with that, I have one more point about our contest. That it's our code base. Our app today, it is a monorepo, and since the app exists many years, we have a bunch of languages as well because the app was evolving. We have some legacy code on native. We have a bunch of stuff already in Dart, in Flutter. So looking for all this scenario, all this contest, uh, starting with the business challenge, but also the challenge when we look at the engineers. Um, we have this good feeling, like this strong feeling that a mobile platform team is needed. Um, and this team is needed acting as an efficiency team, helping these non-product issues, allowing the rest of the company to ship features in a quickly, consistently, and reliable way. And like making the engineer's life better and making good stuff when we are dealing with platform. Um, so the first thing that I want to share with you, it is that when we understand that we need mobile platform team, like we have just only a few people working there, one of our main objectives were empower the mobile engineers and also reduce the complexity. So the first thing that we take a look was the developer experience and tooling. Uh, why? Because as an engineer, we get used to things that not work as I should. It's like a paper cut, hurt a little bit, but you can just ignore. It's like, all right, this working this way many times, so just ignore, just accept that this working this way. But when we are talking about scale, like the engineering environment turns a little bit more complex, and we can cut of a death by a thousand paper cuts. So basically, it's a lot of small problems that turns the engineer's life miserable. Like for example, for build build the code base, run the app, run the tests, making uh, the PR checks pass. So um, the larger the engineer become, more visible this kind of gaps of developer experience and the tooling appears. So the mobile platform needs to build capabilities to enable the engineers to be more efficient. So here, one of the things that we did for guarantee was to guarantee that the setup machine of the engineer happen in a smooth way. So basically, in the first week, the person can easily run some commands, and have all the setup for backend and mobile with all the specific versions like the IDEs, frameworks, simulators. If you are using Linux or macOS, you can have all the environments set up in 1 hour. So it's awesome because I remember in the past, like in old experience, that I need to go deep in some documentation or asking a lot of people to understand what was needed to be able to work in my role. So we want to enable and empower people just on the first week of the work. Also, we built an internal command line interface. Today is the main tool to help the engineer that works with the app to run some specific stuff. So basically, we what we did, we tried to abstract all the complexity that the mobile engineers could have into some comments. So, for example, uh, if I am cloning the monorepo on the first time, and I need to check if I have all the frameworks in the right version, and the tools in the right version, I can easily just type the CLI doctor, and I have all the checks related to what I need to run the app. And if something is wrong, I have a guideline to follow. So people don't need to guess or remember what is the right things that they have to do. But also we have other things for the daily basis, like wa- easy ways to build the app, to run the tests, to do a hotfix, to create a new feature. Um, Things that when we put together, like the time that we can decrease of the engineers during the day, it is something significant. Like when we are talking about 2,000 of engineers that maybe take like 5, 10 times building the app per day. Like if we are able to reduce in the build time, for example, a couple of minutes or seconds, it is significant when we look all the scenario. So it is important to reduce this complexity to people of the to product teams be able to focus in delivery the things for our customers. Um, the second thing, it is the mobile infrastructure. It is really common because when we are increasing as a company with our products, with our engineer, we also increase the complexity of the app. So the build and the merge time becomes a problem. Like people start to waiting a lot of time um, to for the pipeline fetching dependencies, for example, or have a hard time to merge changes, or the team like it's super tricky to keep the main branch green. So we have a bunch of paper cuts again, like small problems that make difficult like the experience. And it is important like to as a mobile platform team guarantee that the infrastructure, like the experience of CICD, for example, it is scale. Like we are able to scale and follow like with the product evolving, with the complexity growing, we are able to keep and maintain our infrastructure as well. So here we like to say that we have smart and dynamic pipelines. So basically, uh, in the beginning, I said that we have a monorepo with a bunch of technologies. So our pipeline, it is able to identify what are the changes that you made and run only the related jobs and tasks that it's related to your changes. So if I change something on Flutter, does not make sense to run the checks related to Android native. I can just run things related to Flutter. So I can decrease a lot the CI process, for example, in this case. Also, when I talk about dynamic pipelines, What I mean by that, when someone open a PR, for example, changing a package in Flutter, uh, the pipeline will run only the tests related to this package and also its dependence. So we have this strategy to run only the things that are necessary, that are impacted, because we are dealing with monorepo, to be more efficient in the time to build, time to release of the applications. So yeah, if you are working with mobile, you are accepting to be challenged uh, to release the app. So it's not simple as the web or backend. We cannot just deploy and affect all the users. We need to assign the binary, manage certificates, we need to review, wait, and with lucky, the users will update the app. So we need to orchestrate the release to help the teams to be able to organize themselves and also have faster releases and inversions for our customers. So here we have the release train process. So basically, we have no human intervention. We defined a train schedule. So basically, we have specific days for things happen, such as the rollout for specific internal groups, but also the percentage for the stores. So the product teams are already aligned with this. So they need to catch the train. If they miss it, they need to wait for the next train on the next week. So with this, we have releases all over every week, actually. So it is amazing having an updated app for our customers. Also, we have we got in a certain point that maybe when you are working with large teams, you can face it, that it's deal with architecture and the foundation of the app. So having a lot of different product teams, they start to having needs about low-level components such as logging, analytics, HTTP, data persistent, profiling tools. So we have the need to ensure as a mobile platform that the architecture stays clean and in line with the broader vision. Because everything, like every product team, will have only their vision. And need to guarantee that all the things are aligned and we are like going in the same path. So to help with that, we have a way like a starter pack for creating new things on the app that people can start to follow some easy architecture on their features. We also, I will not go deep in each point, but basically we love to write architecture decision record, request comments, review feedbacks for changes that we want to do on our infra, on the app, and also providing some counsels to the product teams can talk with us, like, oh, I want to add some SDK and I don't know what is the problems or concerns that we can have. So we can chat easily with those teams and help them to get in a result or next steps. And the last but not least, performance and reliability. So you need to be able to fail fast and recover fast. So having good tools to help us to understand who are our customers, what behaviors they have. It is important to make better data driven decisions when we are looking for the app itself. So here we try to enable teams to be more proactive when acting on crashes. So we have some ways to redirect some crashes that our system catch and provide good data to investigate and understand what is the root cause and probably what is the next step to solve. And also the app stability. So um, in a way, we know that like mobile apps will never be truly crash free, but if we can get in a number that it's satisfied, so we want to provide ways to monitor the app health with data real time, post analytics like ETL, tracing that it's something like open telemetry, that it's something that we are like discovering, like understanding better the benefits that we have that we can have. But basically, it is creating this environment, this culture to pay attention on the healthiness of the app and the next steps that you can, like everything could have. Yeah. So I share a bunch of stuff. If you got curious about some specific topic, feel free to read me. Uh, like we do all these things now with more than 40 people on mobile platforms. So we started like 4 years ago with three engineers with me. Um, and now you have a lot of people with different roles helping to evolve the platform and understanding the issues and addressing these issues in the best way that you can have. So yeah, hope that you and your mobile application, mobile platform team can have a good experience and grow as the company grows, as we are doing here at the Nubank. So thank you, folks. See you. Bye bye.